Hey Run Junkies, we are 4 weeks out from the Dopey Challenge at Walt Disney World's Marathon weekend, and it's all downhill to taper from here. This week we are prepping for race week, finalizing some race plans, and finishing the training plan strong. Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. On the training plan for me this week was my last 4 consecutive day running streak. I started with 45 minutes, then 75 minutes, 3.5 hours planned, and then 30 minutes. In that mix, I had 2 1-hour afternoon walks planned as well. On a positive note, I haven't missed a single weekday run or walk throughout this whole training plan. I have nailed every 30 to 90 minute run since the training plan began. However, in the last 6 weeks, my long runs have been hit or miss. I've completed only 2 of those long runs in the last 6 weeks. 3 more, I've only finished around half to 75% of those long runs, and I skipped 1 completely. This week's long run was a disaster. I had 3.5 hours planned, or 18 miles, whichever came first. Well, yesterday morning it was 19 degrees. I got out the door and I was instantly so cold that I never got warm again during the run. I walked more than I ran. I was so cold I couldn't think straight. And after about 45 minutes, 50 minutes, I just turned around and started walking home. After I got home, it took me 2 hours to warm back up again. It was awful. I ended up finishing only about an hour and 40 minutes of that 3.5 hour run. So again, less than half. So now I'm in this place of somewhat panic mode because with 4 weeks left and having only hit 2 of my long runs in their entirety, am I going to be ready for Dopey? I've had a string of injury and illness, and the cold snap has not helped matters at all. So after a couple notes between me and my coach, Mary Catherine Fleming, she assured me that I'm just fine, I'm still on track, but at this point I do need to nail everything else for the rest of the training plan. And I think I'm okay. I think I can get that done for the rest of the training plan. This coming week, I have 4 runs this week. The long run is 3 hours and 12 minutes. I'm pretty sure I can manage that. So we finally got our first snow and we're sitting in single-digit temperatures. I've been forced to run inside on the treadmill. But I thought that would be the perfect opportunity to start test running some of my Disney costumes. So here they are, the Flat Mama running kits I'm using. Laid out in this way, I've figured out what I'll need to carry and how, as well as where to attach my bib for each costume. I've actually been running with my running bib belt. For the most part, they've all worked out pretty well. I still have a couple of minor fixes and I'm missing 1 piece for Sorcerer Mickey, but that is on its way. So I'm super excited that the costumes are done. A lot of us in the Dopey and Goofy challenges are getting antsy about getting the information from Run Disney, including the official participants guide as well as corral and bib assignments. Traditionally, Run Disney sends that information out 2 to 3 weeks ahead of time, so we still have some time, but we are getting antsy and excited to get that information. But the biggest challenge for me at this point in the training plan is how long 4 more weeks feels right now. I know with the holidays and the shopping and packing for a vacation and the rest of the training plan, that 4 weeks is going to go very fast. But looking back on this training period, at the time I said, yeah, 26 weeks seems like no problem, but it is a super long time to train for something. I've personally reached the point where I'm over it, I'm over the training. I really just want to get there and run the races and enjoy the experience. And I think it's safe to say that I'm not the only one that feels this. We all just want to move on, get down to Florida and go run the races. But right now this is about mental fortitude and staying consistent in the training plan and certainly not doing anything crazy that might get us hurt at this point. So let's just hang in there. We're all gonna make it. It's 4 weeks away from today. So as a matter of fact, 4 weeks from right now, we will be in the middle of the marathon. I mean, some of you guys might be done because you're that fast. I will still be running. But my question for you today is, how is your training going? Are you ready? Or do you still feel like you need this last few weeks to prepare for the Dopey or the Goofy challenges? Let me know in the comment section down below. Give me that thumbs up if you haven't already, and subscribe. We've got a lot of great things coming up for you this holiday season. That's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. Get out there, go find your awesome. We'll see you next time, and until then, happy running. A lot of us running in the Dopey. We're gonna run in the Dopey challenge. Something completely different.